Hey guys, welcome back. Amie from Fit Yoga here. I'm going to do a little ab video for you today, and I have my little friend here, so hopefully she will behave while I do my little exercises, but you never know. We'll see what happens. So for this video, we need blocks. We're gonna do some abs with the blocks again today, a little different routine. So grab a yoga block, and we're gonna come down to the mat, seated on the mat. We're gonna start with the block between the feet. If you want more of a challenge, you're gonna put it at a higher setting. If that winds up being too challenging for you, you can go lower, or you can even flatten it down. So you can try to start with the highest setting and then, and then go from there, okay? So your hands are gonna be behind your back. Okay, so for this exercise, you're gonna need, if you're really thin and your tailbone tends to bug you, if you do any kind of V-sit or lean back, make sure you just get a little padding to sit on. So I usually fold up a blanket or something, I forgot, but I'll be fine for today. Okay, so you're gonna lean back a little bit. Fingertips are going to point towards your hips and softness in the elbows. We're going to start with the feet over to the right of the block. So heels together, toes are pointed, and then you're going to lift your legs up and you're going to bring them to the other side. So just like that, I want you to try to lift from your belly. Try not to use too much hips or hip flexors to lift, okay? The quads are going to work, but try to keep it mainly in the belly. Here we go. We're going to go up and over. 1. So right off the bat, if you're like, oh, crap, that's too hard or too high, 2. You can just lower it down a little. 3. Try to keep those legs together. 4, and nice and straight, that will help. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. We're going to do 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, watch out, Luna. 5, hang in there. 4, good job, almost there. 3, keep your shoulders soft. 2, 1. Now we're going to take the legs above the block, point the toes, pivot and hold, maybe lifting the hands for 5 seconds. 4, 3, for like a low boat. 2, 1, good job. Drop the knees, fold forward. You can hug your knees in, or you can just hang out here for a second. Okay, now we're going to grab that block. You're going to roll onto your side. Again, if you're bony, if your hip bones sort of protrude, you might need to be on a blanket here for this one. And I want you mainly on your butt cheek, so you're leaning back a little bit. We're going to hold the block between the ankles. I'm going to give you a couple of options. Top hand is going to reach up. So hardest version, top hand reaches up, toes point, you squeeze the block between the ankles, and you reach up and touch the outside of that top shin or ankle. A little bit easier version, not much, but a little bit. You're going to bend the knees and you're going to touch the outside of the ankle that way. It actually feels like that makes it a bit easier. So you can do that. If that's still too hard, you can drop the block. And another option is bottom leg stays down, no block, hand behind the head, and you can just go top elbow to knee. So scale it according to what you can handle. The most important thing, the indication, if it's too hard, you start to feel anything in your back, okay? So if you start to feel it in the back, as always, modify, fix it, okay? So you're not feeling it there. I want you to feel it in your waist, right here through the obliques. Okay, here we go. I'm going to do the hardest one. Version 2. You pick what works right for you. 3. You want a challenge. You want it to be tough. 4. But you don't want to be feeling it in the wrong places. 5. That defeats the purpose. 6. You'll just wind up hurting your back. 7. 8. 9. 10. 10 more if you can. 10, keep squeezing that block. 9, stay on that butt cheek, working from the waist. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, we're going to just do 5 pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. We're going to flip over. See if I can clear Luna. All right, other side, again, you're up on the butt cheek, you're up on your forearm, block between the feet, top arm extends over, we're gonna reach up. 1, try to tap the shin, or 2, any of those other options I gave you. 3, 4, 5, you wanna feel this in your waist. 6, and your belly, obviously. 7, the legs are working. 2, 8, they gotta work to hold the block. 9, your quads have to work. 10, 10. That's why I like this, because it just hits more body parts. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, hang in there, almost there. 4, 3, 2, and hold 5 little pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Okay, I'm gonna flip back over just so I'm facing you guys. You can't stay there. All right, last one. Block is gonna be between the ankles. You're gonna be up on your hands, fingertips pointing towards your hips. We're gonna stretch the legs out, you're gonna lower your upper body, and then we're hugging everything in. So you're squeezing the block, hugging the thighs towards your chest, and then back down. Okay, here we go. 1, 2. So there's a lot more going on here. 3 than just abdominal work. 4, but try to keep the focused. 5, not focused. 6, in your abs. 7, 8, you can't sit on me. 9, no. 10, 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, good work, hang in there. 6, 5, 4, I can't even put my legs down all the way. 3, 2, good. On 1, we're gonna hug it in. See if you can take your time, get your balance, lift your hands, then we're gonna straighten the legs, squeeze the block, lift your heart for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Good job, drop the block. Oh, sorry. Take the soles of the feet together, knees out wide to the side. Inhale, stretch up tall, and exhale, take a little forward fold. Give those hamstrings a little stretch. Keep your back nice and straight. And that's it for that one. So awesome job. Try it again if you still have some energy left. And I'll see you next time. Subscribe if you want to see some more. Thanks.